Greetings and welcome to Smartwatch Tips and a whole new segment we're going to call 5 Things You Need to Know. That's right. We're going to start it out with the LEMFO LEM7 because there's some things you really need to know about this watch. First of all, did you know it comes with a power brick? Well, of course you did. So that's not one of our 5 things. Here's the first one. Did you know that you absolutely have to have this charging brick in order to charge this watch? You see, the charging ports and the way this is designed with that little cutout are set so that they mate perfectly with the watch and magnetically couple to it. You see that? Wow. What it also means is when you take the watch, if you want to charge it and you're away from home, you have to bring this with you. You see, there is no other charger that can connect to these ports. It's dependent upon charging the brick to charge the watch. That's your first thing, okay? Second thing is, when it's connected, it's going to turn the watch on. The watch will always be on when it's charging. Whether this thing is plugged in or not, if you have it just fully charged with battery power, as soon as you touch the watch to this power brick, it's going to turn the watch on. You say, that's okay, I'll just turn the watch off. Easy as that. Not really, because as soon as it turns off, if you're still applying power to it, it's going to reboot and turn on. So the second thing you need to know about the LEM7 is it will always be on when it's charging. It does not charge in the off mode. That may be true of all Android 7 smartwatches. We know it's true of the 2 that are on the market right now, but this is the LEM7 we're talking about. Got 2 things. A third thing, you may have seen in the review that I said, well, it comes with a charging wire, a micro USB charger. You just simply plug it in, plug the other end into the regular USB. There it goes. And voila, you can charge the brick to charge your watch. And that's true, except if you want to get data. If you're going to plug it into the computer, you have to use a data-connected USB cord, and highly recommended you use the one that comes with it. So keep your cord, your brick, and your watch all together so that you can charge it and you can transfer data to it. Interesting, huh? Okay, there's more. For number 4, I'm going to brighten the screen up a little bit for you and tell you about that data transfer that you're going to need to do if you hook this up to your computer. It's done differently now. Watch this. From your main screen, you're going to want to go over and find Settings. From Settings, you're going to want to come down to Connect. From Connect, you're going to come down here to USB, which is grayed out. So you can't activate it until you have this plugged into your computer, this plugged into your power bank, and this set on the power bank, and then the USB will light up. Now let me talk you through this. When it's lit up, you're going to tap on it. You're going to get a screen with some options. You have to hit the one that says Transfer Files before you're going to be able to do that. But you have to have this thing hooked up to your PC before you can get access to the USB to tap that button. It's kind of a circular thing, but there is a way of breaking through and making sure that you're plugged in, set up before you go into here, and then you can access the USB to do file transfers. When you disconnect it all, it reverts back again, so the next time you want to transfer files via USB, got to do it all over. That's whether you're on a Mac or on a Windows. And the 5th thing to share with you about the LEM7 is this power brick concept one more time. Think of this. This thing's full of juice. This starting to run low. You're going to hook a battery to another battery to transfer juice from here to there. What do you think's going to happen? This is going to go down. this is going to go up, and there's going to be a certain point where this isn't going to have much more juice than this is going to have, and so you're going to hit equilibrium, and it's not, folks, going to be when this gets down to 0. This isn't just the LEM7, although this is the first one we've seen that you have to use a power brick in order to charge it. If you have one of these that you're using with another watch, using an external USB from it to this one, and they're rated in milliamp hours, a 10,000 milliamp hour, all that stuff. Just remember, the bigger the brick, the more juice there is as it starts to drain down to pump up your watch as much as possible. The more it gets transferred, the lower the voltage gets in here, the longer it's going to take to put more juice in the watch until it finally gets to a point where it's not going to take any more no matter how long you leave it hooked up. It's way different than if you plug this into a charger into the wall and you're getting your electricity from your main source, because you're always going to have power from here that you could transfer into a regular dock. For this thing, after you've drained this one down and drained this one down, and you plug this in and you plug this in, guess what? You got to charge this up, you got to charge that up. It's going to take a while, and there's no workaround because, like I said, we do not know of a cord that you can attach here and plug straight into a USB like we see in many of the other watches. If any of you find a cord that you can plug in that we can use and take this out of the loop for the LEM7, please let us know. Check the show notes, check the comments. We'll make sure you get that information. But the number 5 thing on the list is, remember, this is a little boost to get you going. And at night, if you forget to charge all of this stuff up, you're going to be without a watch, most likely, because you need all 3 of these things in order to make it work. You've been watching Smartwatch Ticks. Appreciate your subscription and hope you like the idea of a 5 things you need to know about some of these different watches. When we get enough information from testing and follow-on that's beyond what we do in the standard review, that's like, you guys really need to know this, I'll be putting these out periodically. And who knows, if there's more than 5, we'll do another 5 for the LEM7. All right, we'll see you again soon.